operational excellence. So what are all these terms actually mean? You are going to gain an absolute clarity today, right, in this workshop. And then you will also understand the difference, exact difference between cost of quality. And there are two terms exist, cost of good quality as well as cost of poor quality. What's exactly the difference and how to use them, how to measure the cost of quality, and all those things you are going to learn. And then I will also help you understand the methodology which Six Sigma is prescribing to fix any of the complex quality issue, which is DMAC methodology. And working on a DMAC project is not that much easier for every professional. They have to be formally trained and they have to be formally equipped, and they should be, trained to use the appropriate tools and techniques, and thereby they can work on projects using DMAC methodology. And so various belt levels, the kind of the level of knowledge and skill required to upgrade yourself into a belt holder in Six Sigma, and all that will be explained to you today. And stay throughout the workshop. There are many benefits, the free participation certificate, and as well as you will get some special bonuses for attending the program throughout the full webinar. So stay throughout, and I'll make an announcement about all those bonuses towards the end. And these are the modules. If you continue this learning, if you upgrade yourself further by sparing another 40 minutes with me, right? Probably the schedule will be informed to you, or you can also take it up in the recorded modules. And there the modules will be this. What's the difference between specification limit and control limit? And the statistical concept of normal distribution and certain basic statistical modules, right? And the statistics that is required to understand the practical meaning of Six Sigma, and all that you will be taught in the next module. And once you attend the next module, you will have a fantastic level of clarity on what is exactly Six Sigma, what it means to you, what it means to your customer, what it means to your business. If you have a process, at different Sigma level, how they are going to differ, and all these things you will gain, very good clarity and in-depth knowledge, and right at the white belt level. So with that thing, myself, this is Dr. Gopal Kumar. I'm a master black belt in Six Sigma, and besides, I also hold a doctorate degree in mechanical engineering. I have authored about 7 books and various research papers in international and national journals, because my research are in the area of internal combustion engine and performance optimization of diesel combustion. And I have about 18 plus years of experience, particularly helping people on learn Lean Six Sigma modules. It is running in the order of 6,600 plus hours, which means every minute you are going to spend with me is going to be very, very productive in upgrading your knowledge, upgrading your skill in the field of Six Sigma, right? And of course, I head a team of 20 plus consultants, and they're all working on different DMAC projects, which is the methodology prescribed by Six Sigma. So with that brief note, and let me also put all of you in the mute. Let me do that. I'm muting all of you. And so you can continue to interact with me in the chat option. So this particular workshop, you are going to learn from me these modules: understanding operational excellence, and why it is very important to continuously improve the quality, continuously reduce the cost, and continuously maximize the profit. Continuous improvement all around, right? And how it is important and how it is connected to operational excellence. First of all, what is operational excellence? I'll clearly help you understand all these terms. And then in the process, I will also take you through the philosophies and principles behind the success stories of companies like Toyota, Motorola, General Electric, ABB, and other companies, right? They all have embraced Six Sigma, and then they achieved breakthrough results using quality as the strategic business focus, right? So what is this TPS? What is this lean? What is this Six Sigma? We are going to learn from the scratch, right? I'm going to take all of you, back to 1950s and 60s and help you understand what happened in Toyota and what happened in Motorola, and then how all these approaches and framework evolved from those companies. As we discuss about Six Sigma and Lean and the Lean and the DMAC methodology, I will also familiarize you, all of you, with various tools and techniques, because Lean has got certain toolkit and Six Sigma has got a variety of tools in his toolkit, and some of them are related to quality control, some of them are related to problem solving, some of them are related to decision making, project management, team management, communication management, change management. That means a single course going to provide you multiple benefits. You don't have to run here and there, to actually equip you properly to accelerate your career growth, right? You wanted to 10x your career growth, you wanted to get your salary, increased, or you are planning for a promotion to a top level managerial role or a top level leadership role. Yes, the skills required to see you as a leader, you will gain from attending the Six Sigma certification program. And then the various certification opportunities that exist in the field of Lean and Six Sigma. We call it white belt, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, master black belt, and so on. I'll first give you, a clear clarity so that you can choose which kind of belt level can be a best option for you. And depending on your current skill set, you can choose that. So hope this is sounding good with all of you. So first of all, what is operational excellence? First, let us understand excellence. What is excellence? If you could perform better, then you can say, your performance is excellent. Performing better means your performance should be close to 100%. The failure is very, very rare. Excellent means failure is very, very rare. Your success rate is close to 100%. I'm not saying 100% because 100% is difficult, impossible. But there is nothing wrong in aiming the 100% and staying around 100%. If 100% is not possible, let's say your process is too complex, can you at least stay ahead of your competitor? Can you at least perform 1% better than your competitor? Then your approach is called operational excellence in all aspects, right? What you are doing on a daily basis, the operational activities, if you could make sure you perform 1% better than your competitors, your approach is operational excellence. It is clearly and definitely a monumental task. Everyone in the organization should be involved, and all of them should be guided by a team of committed leaders, committed experts. Such a set of team of committed people are nothing but the change agents. They will make sure everyone in the organization is driven in the right direction. Everyone in the organization is provided the required skills, required resources on time, and so that all of them can be together can drive the organization towards achieving operational excellence. Which means operational excellence means we are going to make our organization number one in the market. If not today, definitely it will happen one day. We are laying all the foundation. We are preparing, the organization, and we are actually making progress to make our organization number one. If you just start doing this, and for sure, be rest assured, your organization will definitely become number one. This is what Toyota, this is what Motorola, and many, many other bigger brands adopted, and then they actually realized it, right? So, operational excellence is a systematic approach for industrial organizations to attain best-in-class performance in terms of productivity, in terms of quality, and delivery of products and services. So it is actually an aggressive campaign. Operational excellence is an aggressive campaign where we involve everyone in the organization to participate in the drive. And then we actually make it happen by doing all possible improvement projects. We will correct all the existing failures. We'll also prevent the future failures, and thereby, our journey will be towards excellence. In order to achieve the operational excellence, different organization will have different strategies. Some organization may work on pricing strategies. Some organization may focus on a specific customer segment. Some organization may focus on the technology. There could be different ways by which you can actually achieve your goals. But when you actually have a strategy, what is very important is you must execute the strategy. You must execute the strategy consistently and reliably. When I say consistently and reliably, you should drive this campaign at least for 3 to 5 years. If only you drive this campaign for 3 to 5 years, your strategy is considered a strategy. If you are not able to drive this campaign continuously for 3 to 5 years, it simply means you do not have a proper strategy. A strategy doesn't exist. You keep on changing, your way of working, and as a result, we will never achieve the strategic goals, because strategic goals are generally long-term in nature. What is my strategic goal? I wanted to see my company, grow very fast, and I want to double the market share of my company. I can't get it done in just overnight. I really have to work. In fact, everyone in my company have to work in order to double the market share. And the kind of strategy what I have to make sure my market share is doubled should be driven at least for 3 to 5 years. And if you can drive it for longer tenure, it simply means your strategy is very strong, your plans are fantastic, and you have equipped the people and you have made the resources available, and then you are driving. And that's how the strategy is executed consistently and reliably. Again comes the comparison. You have to drive the strategy consistently, reliably, better than your competitors. At the same time, you should ensure the operational risk is lower, operational cost is lower. At the same time, your revenue should increase. At the same time, your profit should get maximized. That means we are looking for a holistic growth, a 360-degree growth in all aspects, right? And for that, we really have to equip our people, because only when we equip our people, our organization will get equipped, and then we'll be able to really make a progress. So Lean Six Sigma is an approach to achieve operational excellence. Hope all of you understand what is operational excellence. And now in this slide, we are going to understand the difference between classical business model and the operational excellence model, or you can also call it as Lean Six Sigma model. Classical business model or traditional business model. If a company is following a traditional business model, their belief is quality is expensive. If you are asking for a high class product, high quality product, obviously the price will be higher, right? And to maximize the profit, their idea is always increase the price, because the product price is 100 rupees, the manufacturing cost is 80 rupees, and the profit is 20 rupees. I want more profit. So what will I do? I'll raise the price to 110 rupees. Now what happened to my profit? My profit increased to 30 rupees from 20 rupees. This is their idea, to maximize the profit. And why are they thinking like this, and why are they working like this? Because they think quality is purely a function of highly skilled resource. Highly skilled resource means you have to pay higher. And quality is a function of modern technology. You have to invest higher. Quality is a function of modern machineries. You have to take care of all the machineries. And so everywhere, enormous amount of cost is involved. And so the product price will be high, and that's how they maximize their profit. Coming on to the other side, the Lean Six Sigma model or the operational excellence model. Here the belief is quality is inexpensive. If you do things right at the first time, if you make sure your processes are effective as well as efficient, we are going to understand what is effective and what is efficient, right? We are going to make sure our processes are simple, at the same time very effective. That means even a semi-skilled operator can execute your process effortlessly, and thereby the resources are utilized very efficiently, and the effort required is also very less, and as a result the manufacturing cost will automatically go down. We are going to prevent the failures. We are not going to actually correct the failures. We are going to prevent the failure, because our philosophy is doing things right at the first time. Absolutely there are no failures, absolutely there are no defects, absolutely there are no rework, there are no repair. That means your manufacturing cost is going to go down. So the product price is 100 rupees. Earlier your manufacturing cost was 80 rupees. Now what happened? Your manufacturing cost goes down to 70 rupees. Without increasing the price, you are able to maximize your profit, isn't it? Your profit increased from 20% to 30%. A win-win scenario. Customer gets a high-class product. At the same time, your price is getting maximized. This is the advantage of focusing on defect reduction. This is the advantage of doing things right at the first time. Any percentage of defect you reduce, the amount saved will get added up in your profit, not revenue. Any defect, any amount of defect you reduce, whatever saving you make in the cost of poor quality, that will get added up in the profit, not revenue. Revenue is simple, right? You sell a product and revenue comes. But what is difficult? Achieving profit. So reduce the defect to maximize your profit. So this is the idea behind Six Sigma, right? And the companies who understand this, they respect the traditional philosophy. Quality, highly skilled resources are required, modern technology are required, modern machinery are required. But more than that, over and above, there has to be less defects, few defects, or no defects when you are actually producing a quality product. So quality is not only a function of the skill level of the employees, the technology you use, the machineries you use. Quality is also a function of your defect rate. If the defect rates are higher, then obviously your quality levels will be low. This is what Bill Smith has found, and then he published it in a journal, one of his research. And that's the reason why the responsibility of improving the performance of Motorola was assigned to Bill Smith. Within a span of 5 years, they have grown the company 10 times. Bill Smith and then Michael Harry, they collaborated. An engineer collaborated with a statistician, who is Michael Harry, and has worked very well. They have achieved breakthrough results and helped Motorola to grow 10 times within a span of 5 years. The main idea is do things right at the first time. No defects, no rework, and also do it efficiently. Efficiently means any resource, please consume only the exact quantum of resource required. So cycle, even time is also a resource. Your cycle time should be lower. If only the cycle time of the process is lower, the lead time will come down. And buffers, low buffers. Buffers are nothing but the inventory, whether it is raw material or finished product or semi-finished, and whatever it is, even manpower, right? And whatever is the resource you are investing, the inventory should be low. If you can make sure all these things, yes, your quality will be world class, best in class. So this is basically the difference between traditional model and operational excellence model. And in every company, they talk about quality. They talk about cost of quality, because quality doesn't come free. Anything we do, there is a cost associated. So many of you are attending this workshop. You might think the workshop is free. No, it is not free for you. There is no free lunch in the entire world. You have invested your time. You could have, the same time you could have, done something else. The opportunity, right? And there is a cost associated. Even if you invest time, instead of doing something, if you are learning something, and there is a cost associated. Cost is not just the money always, right? Any form of resource you consume, there is a cost associated. So in order to produce a product at a particular level of quality, there will be a cost associated. Starting from understanding the customer requirement, designing the product, developing the process, managing the process, controlling the process, managing the employee. You have to do everything. Everything comes with a cost. The total cost associated in producing a product with the desired level of quality is called cost of good quality.